Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Josh Bryan, Intelligent Moron, whatever you guys want to call me. I'm going to do a little quick video for video games and whatnot. I've been tossing around a couple names of what to call my series. I know I've listed the last couple ones as the Game Savers. I was contacted by somebody about wanting to use that for a podcast, so I was more than welcome to let them use that for their little podcast. I was happy to hear that like-minded people thought of the same name. And to me, the whole name kind of was a little misleading. I liked it a lot, but me saying the Game Savers, it sounds like multiple people, and it's just me right now. So I've been thinking about trying to expand the channel. I got a couple friends in Maryland and Virginia who've been talking to me about doing dumpster diving, and we've been thinking about getting their videos up and just putting them on my channel instead of just having multiple channels, just having one big channel or whatnot. But yeah, so I'm not going to be using the Game Savers anymore. Like I said, saying the Game Savers, it kind of sounds like a multiple thing. And it's just me, even though, I guess I can be multiple people. I think I'm gonna, I don't know, I got a couple names I'm tossing around. So, right now, I was like thinking about the GameRescuer, but that kind of sounds a little cheesy. I was thinking the Game Finder, but I swear there's a Game Finder group out there. I couldn't find it when I was searching, but I swear there is. So there's just, I'm just trying to think about what I could do to toss around, what an awesome name. If you guys have any ideas, post down below some comments, and we'll figure something out. But I wanted to share some stuff real quick, some finds, some pickups, just a bunch of good old stuff. This stuff comes from a couple of different places. This weekend on Saturday, the family and I, we headed out to our local places that we usually go to. We go to a town that's about 30 miles away. There's a GameStop there. There's a bunch of other dumpsters there that I like to hit. And then we go up like this back road, well, not back road, but we go up this other route, and there's a flea market there. So we hit there. There's usually a guy there who buys some of my stuff from me. And then we head on up to another town that is out of the way, that has another that has another dumpster or a GameStop, which has always given me good finds. Yeah, it's always yielded good stuff. So that's where I found my 360 kiosk. That's where I actually would have found my PlayStation 3 kiosk if I could have picked it up and got it out and actually got it into my car. And so it is what it is, I guess you could say. But yeah, on the way there we hit a couple dumpsters. We hit a yard sale or two, thrift stores, good old stuff. So right off the bat, I'll just go ahead and show you. Actually, I want to show you something I got last Tuesday. Some stuff I got last Tuesday at the the thrift store that I work at. I got Reservoir Dogs for Xbox. Now they always tape their stuff, and I actually already opened up all these, and a couple of them have a couple nice little surprises in them. But this is Reservoir Dogs, and it's complete. I've never played this game. Love the movie. Quentin Tarantino is one of my favorites. Return to Castle Wolfenstein, Tides of War, complete. I do remember playing this game. I don't think I ever finished it, so it'd be cool to finish that. Brothers in Arms, Earned in Blood, complete. And I've never played that game. I don't think I played any of the Brothers in Arms. Now here's some of the really cool, kind of cool stuff. I used to have all the GTAs, like GTA and Final Fantasy used to be my two things that I always collected. Now since I'm getting back into gaming and everything, while getting more into the retro gaming again, I am starting to get on my GTAs again. And this is GTA San Andreas, but it's the red label greatest hits. So I opened it up, and inside is the Liberty City Stories, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. I never played that game. I was hoping that San Andreas was under it, and like this one was just sitting on top, but it's not. I mean, the disc is really nice, but so yeah, I mean it's not San Andreas, but it's a game I haven't played. And then Final Fantasy 12. I remember playing this game. I don't think I ever completed it, but I popped it open. It is complete with a red see-through 8 MB memory card. So that was a nice little added bonus. So one of the thrift stores that I stopped at, they have a bunch of games. Typically, they're always the same games over and over and over again. And I'm just now it's down to pretty much sports titles because I've bought everything else. But they charge like $1 to $2. I've seen $5 for some games. They're weird on pricing. But I picked up Medal of Honor Underground for the original PlayStation. It was only $1. I've never played this Medal of Honor, so I'm really anxious to get into that, see what it's like. So, also, on the way there, I stopped at a yard sale that was being thrown from one of the local soccer groups, a boys soccer group. I guess a fundraiser type. They got a bunch of their stuff together and they were selling it. They had a Wii with a bunch of games. I really didn't want to buy the Wii. I was tempted. I told my wife and my son and my daughters, I told everybody, we were in the car. I was like, if we come back by and it's still there, I'm buying it. I'll offer them. They wanted $25 for it. I was going to go in there and offer them like $15, something like that. $15 for a Wii. You can't complain. But anyway, I did pick up this title. It's Pokemon Battle Revolution. Never saw this. I've never been a big Pokemon guy. I know that all the Pokemon titles hold their value in games pretty much. So I figured this one did. I spent $5 on this, and I get home and I look it up on eStarland and find out that it's like a $20-some game. So that was a nice little pickup. Also at the flea market. At the flea market, there's a little bit of a story. I picked up 2 Xbox 360 consoles, one a 2006 edition of white Pro, or I think it was a Pro. Oh yeah, well no, because anyway, it's one of the white ones from 2006, red ringed. I got it for $10, and then I got a Halo 3 limited edition from 2007, red ringed, and I paid $20 for that because it was Halo. Because he wanted $20 because it was Halo. When I bought them, they didn't come with any connections. They didn't come with a hard drive, anything like that. He said he didn't know if it worked or not. As soon as he said he didn't know if it worked, and he told me I think he wanted $25 a piece for them. As soon as he told me that, I was like, well, no, he wanted more than that. I can't remember. I talked him down real low, but I think maybe $50 a piece. But I told him, I was like, there's no hookups. More than likely, when I get home, they're gonna be red ringed. And I want to have to fix them, and yeah, so he was like, all right. I talked him down to what I talked him down to. Thankfully, the Nintendo guy from the flea market came over, and he started talking them down even more. And so yeah, I mean, I paid $30 for both of them, essentially $15 a piece. I got the white one taken apart and new thermal paste put on it and everything, and the red ring is gone. You can hear it boot up on the TV, but the video is not there. Apparently, there's a problem with one of the chips, the soldering breaking away and not connecting to the motherboard. So I'm troubleshooting that one. That disk drive also was trashed. It won't open. So that's no good, no moss. But so then the Halo 3 limited edition fixed it, turned it on, overheated it to sink the thermal paste onto the heat sinks, and that motherboard's just not. I don't know. It's still red ringed. I've done it a couple times now. It's still red ringed. I can't get it to come off the red ring. So I took the driver, the hard drive, or not the hard drive, the disk drive off of the Halo 3 and put it on the other motherboard, and it works. The disk drive does and everything, but still I can't get the video to come up. So I have Xbox that a buddy of mine gave me, and I believe that one actually is just red ringed. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to now take that one apart, test it, and see what I can do. So it's pretty much becoming a Frankenstein of Xboxes. So I mean, eventually, hopefully, out of those 3 systems, I'll get one system that does work. But it was kind of funny because I did end up finding on the way to that flea market, I found some nice stuff at a Gamestop Dumpster, which I'll get to in just a second. But at that flea market, I did get a copy of Splinter Cell Double Agent. I'm guessing this was the limited edition box because it's got like a 3D, and it doesn't have the manual, but it has the game and the special bonus DVD. So that was pretty cool because I've never played it. So at the one store, the one GameStop I stopped at, I got a couple finds. I actually found a 120 gig hard drive, so that was pretty cool. Now I have a hard drive for whatever system I get working. More than likely with the 3 systems, I'll end up putting the Halo 3 limited edition shell on it and be using that one. Like I said, the drive, that disk drive works, so yeah, I'll probably go with that one. As far as these, I did find these in the dumpster as well. This is a copy of Halo 2 for the Xbox, but it's only disc only, but it is ringed, as you can see. So, I mean, if I wanted to get it resurfaced, I could, but I already have a couple copies of this. So if anybody wants that, let me know. You can get it resurfaced by anybody that you know that does resurfacing, and it should work. But I already have plenty of copies of Halo 2. I don't need it. I also found a copy of 2K Sports NBA 2K7 with Shaq on the cover when he was still with the Heat. And it looks like it's got a little bit of ringing in the middle there, so I'll have to test it out. And then we got a complete copy of MAG for the PlayStation 3. And it doesn't look like anything is wrong with this. I don't know what type of game MAG is. I mean, I remember people telling me it was a decent game. I know it's an online only game, but... And then I have a copy of Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops, but it looks like it looks like it got chewed on. You can't really see, but it looks like it got chewed on right there, so I doubt it works, but always worth a try. Then at the GameStop down the road at the other town, I found there was a couple of things, a couple small things, nothing major. I can't remember what they were actually. But I did find 2 copies of Battlefield 3 Disc 2, the single player campaign, which is pretty cool because I've never played the single player campaign for Battlefield 3, so now I get to. Now, I know you guys saw my one video about from Second and Charles about the GameCube, the Game Boy Advance, and stuff like that that I actually picked up. I actually went there. I don't have them on me, but I went there the other day, like the day after, and I picked up 3 original Xbox controllers. One of them doesn't work, 2 of them do. I think that was it. I think there might have been something else, but I can't remember what it was. So I picked those up, and then I went back the following day, like right before close, nothing. And then then I didn't go the next day, and then the day after that I went, and there was 3 games. Yeah, 3 games sitting there in the bin just waiting for me. One of them was Halo, Combat Evolved Special Edition for the Xbox with a nice holographic cover, or yeah, whatever, the pretty cover. And then there was this bad boy, Skyrim for Xbox 360. The Halo doesn't work because, I don't know, there's like some bubbling on the outer edges and it just won't boot up on my Xbox. This game has some scratches on it. It actually has some cracks on the inner circle, but none of the cracks go into the data. And they put that little F on there saying free. So it's nice picking up Skyrim again. I've had it, I've beat it. I want to play it again now because my save game never transferred over from my old Xbox onto my R2D2 Xbox. So I got my GamerScuer points, but not this. So that's pretty cool. I'll play that again. And the other copy that I found was Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And I've been wanting to find that game for a while now. I've played Knights of the Old Republic 2 on the PC. I never got a chance to play 1, so I can't wait to play 1. It is pretty scratched up. I'm probably going to go meet up with the guy who does the resurfacing and get him to go ahead and take care of that for me. At the flea market, I also, now that I remember, I also did pick up Star Wars Battlefront for the Xbox, I think. Pretty sure it was the Xbox. And I picked up a couple other games, but I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what I did with them. I know I picked up, what the hell did I do with those games? They must be out in the living room somewhere, and the kids were messing with them. But I know I picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Battle of the Nexus for GameCube. I picked up Dante's Inferno, or not Dante's Inferno, Devil May Cry 1 and 2, God of War 2. That might have been it. But then another thing that I've been picking up is been going to the GameStops because they have all their PlayStation 2 games for 75% off. You know, I don't tend to buy a whole lot from GameStop anymore, mainly just because, I mean, I work at Walmart, so I get a discount if I buy my new games from them anyway. So I'll go and get used games from GameStop every now and then, but only when I want to find something old and I don't want to wait for it in the mail, or if they're doing a deal like buy 2 get 1 free or something like that. But anyway, so I heard that they were doing this whole 75% off of their PlayStation 2 games, so I started going around to all my GameStops. The one main GameStop by me, they didn't have anything, just a bunch of like band or Guitar Hero and singing games, and then the other one had some decent selections, and the other one had none, and then the other one had some pretty decent selections too. So I got a couple good games there. Maybe I'll make a video of that if I remember next time. But yeah, that's all I got for today, really. I did find another PlayStation Move gun. That was pretty cool. Like I said, I'm trying to think of a name for these gaming videos. I want to start keeping all my gaming videos together. Do a whole big group of pickups and dumpster dive finds if I, together. Game Savers was going to be the name, but like I said, I'm going to let someone else use that, and because we are just a big community. I mean, there should be no competition. Yeah. Someone's going to sit there and watch your video for 10-15 minutes. They should just, if they have the time, why not come over here and watch my video for 10-15 minutes? There's no reason for me to sit here and trash Joe Blow and say that his videos suck and say I don't want you to go watch his videos when, he's doing the same exact thing I am, and he needs the exposure just as much as I do. So if they're going to, if they're going to add content to a community, and a name is going to help them, an awesome name is going to help them, I'm more than happy to add that part to my add that part of me to the community. You know, I mean, apparently it was one of those things where we both thought it up at the same time, kind of. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so if you guys have any ideas for gaming names, like I said, the GameRescuer was one, but I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know. Something along with gaming and getting them, you know, rescuing them, something like that. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So that's about it for today. Thank you for viewing. Make sure you hit the likes. Make sure you hit the subscribes if you haven't already. Please thumbs up, but I guess that's a likes. Yeah. And share my videos, please, with everybody that you think might enjoy them. So thank you for stopping by, and have a good one, guys.